Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome to Talking Shit. It's your boy, the Sophisticated Jerk, and Stanley in here. And today, man, we're gonna do a weekly recap. So we'll go ahead and jump into that. Stan done found some good videos for us to break down and stuff. He's the ear on the streets. So the first one we got is Brittany Renner is broke. So after she done fumbled the bag, done ran through the NBA, what other NFL reality stars,
Olympics,
C-listers, D-listers.
Yep.
So let me bring this video up. Damn, this is a damn shame, man. This is a cautionary tale for chicks that's messing it up. So give me 1 second. Let me pull that up. How you let your girl go out like this, man?
Man, they like fame, but they forget the fortune.
But all right, let me go ahead and play this real quick, and then yeah, we'll break it down.
Allahu Akbar.
Oh hell no!
I've gone through a lot of changes internally, and as a result, my outer world has completely crumbled.
She can't even say this without laughing.
Sorry.
Oh, she's crying. Damn.
Woo! Wow. Leaving me incredibly uncertain in just about every area in my life. I have no idea where I'm going to live or how I'm going to provide for my son. But Allah has moved mountains for me, and I trust that this will be no different. I feel like Alice when she ate the cookie and her feet went through the windows and she's crammed in the house like that. I've outgrown where I am. The facade is fading, alhamdulillah. And I'm at a place where I don't want anything that doesn't have my name on it. Take it away. It serves no purpose here. And I don't want a penny more than I'm meant to have, because I can do a lot with a little. The facade is fading.
Was she popping a collar?
And when the facade fades and all the BS is cleared out, it makes room for what has always been for you. First of all, Allahu Akbar.
Let me stop it real quick. So what's your take, Stan? Is this a gimmick right here, man? She doing the old religion hustle?
I wonder if this is going to be a movie on Tubi.
I
I think it's going to be a movie on Tubi because I can't believe it's real. And I just can't believe this is real, because it's like a seek for help, a seek for attention. I don't like when people play with other people's religion, or just like play with religion in general, because that's like people's faith. As far as like, I don't know how I'm going to take care of my son. I mean, that's easy. Send him back to his father.
Yeah.
Like, if you can't take care of your son, send him back to his father. Like, take him back to his father.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. That's the part of some of this stuff. I think so. People are so self-centered, where it's just like, man, if you in a bad state, it's like, man, you're supposed to want the kid to be in the best position. So I think a lot of times, man, when somebody's broken like that, they looking at it like, I want the kid because I want to be made whole also, versus like, man, I'm not in a stable position. Let me go to that phase. Maybe I need to go to school, something, to get myself up, and then maybe I could get the kid at that point, but let me send him to the father, where that way, like, he has a good foundation and stuff like that while I'm going through this process. So yeah, it's definitely self-centered, man. And like you said, it's like, I get it, man. You like attention, man. Do some podcasts. Like,
she can't do that. She burned so many bridges on.
But I know, man. But it's just like, man, man, try it out on your own, man. You might have to get on OnlyFans, whatever, man. But it's like you said, don't do the religion hustle, man. Like,
yeah,
man, don't
I think she has that too, but she couldn't finish it. Like, she don't complete what she start. Like, and not saying her, but people like her, and this men and women, right? They're like, you never compete, you never finish what you start. You come off as a bad investment.
No, facts. Yeah.
And you constantly do it. Nobody's going to invest. Nobody's going to hire you. And the opportunities that you had is not going to be taken away from you.
Yeah, because I seen the one show, man. She was it was like her, Pearly. God. I mean, the podcast lasts about like a good 10 minutes. before they
Okay,
started
that
fighting
was
and
it.
shit. So yeah, I'm like, man, God, like, so it made sense, like you said. It's like, yeah, she's just
Well, she
too
didn't want to miss
volatile
Curly.
for anybody to kind of work with. But it, I mean, it right now it's like a pattern. It like echoes in every facet of her life and shit. So it's just like chaos. But I agree with you. It's like, man, they need to at this point, man, that baby needs to be snatched up. Like,
Yeah, go to the father. It needs to go to the father. Stepmother would take care of the baby at this point, or go take it to your mom. But like, look, this whole thing of I don't like, and here's another thing too. I don't like car chronicles.
what you mean by that?
Every time anybody else listen to this, when you shoot in your car, I'm thinking two things. Two things have happened here. Whatever happened that you thought was supposed to be your way did not turn your way. Now you're upset, you're mad, and you letting us have it, right? And second of all, you probably burned down the house.
Yeah. Your shit raggedy. That or that the third option. Your shit busted. You can't even film in the crib because like you got holes in the wall.
Oh yeah, big time. But they could do that with a green screen and make it look like it's something grand, like the sprinkle lady does with
That's
hers.
true. That's true. Yeah.
Cause
No,
I'm
but that
looking
yeah,
up
the
like
car thing,
green
man.
screen.
Yeah,
But them car chronicles, because I remember there was one guy.
instead of car chronicles.
You remember that dude, Derek Jackson, and he was always in
Mm,
his car. Well, he was talking about himself. Some men that can't stay faithful to their wife. I'm like, that was him. He was talking about him all this
yeah,
time.
nah, he probably had the like you said the picture on the dash of himself. Like, man, these guys ain't shit.
Yeah,
He was
but he was talking about
reflecting.
himself though, because that was when he's leaving that other woman's house with his car seat in the back. So now when I see Car Chronicles, I'm just like, are you
Yeah,
talking
you
about
say you
you in the
saying shit
third
went bad
person?
if they in a car, man, venting like that. You saying like, hey, it's about to collapse any second. That's
Yes. And you talking about yourself in the third person. I'm like, red flag. We gotta like, where's this button on this app so I could like seek help, like get them some help.
But let me ask you something, Stan.
Hmm.
Let's keep it 100. You think somebody's gonna save her though?
Of course. Of course. Of course. I always say this: women are the prize. I don't care what no men say. Men are just, we are hungry for love. We're gonna get it no matter what. We're gonna do it regardless if it's wrong. And there is some man out here who's he's gonna like, well, I'm gonna save her. There are men like this.
Damn. So with all this shit, all the errors that played out in public, you saying like men because of our thirst,
No, I'm not gonna
somebody's
say
go.
ours. I think we have to divide. We have to divide ourselves, like
No, you're
because of
right,
their
because I ain't in that
thirst.
group. God damn it, I ain't thirsty.
No, their thirst, not us. So we're not in this group. It's their thirst. They gonna do it, and yeah, there's some men they ain't gonna learn nothing. They gonna sit down when they're 65, and they gonna like, you know what? I should listen. I'm gonna listen now. You'll lie.
They're gonna be like your
This,
boy Tyrese crying like,
yeah, Tyrese gonna be his third, fourth, fifth marriage, and be crying and upset and doing all this stuff. And I'm just like, okay.
yeah, I definitely think somebody gonna save her because as bad as like you say, we point out the flaws. Some dude he gonna have her on that pedestal, and he gonna get laced up. But I think she's gonna be a little smarter on this one. She definitely gonna try to marry
No,
this dude. You don't
she's
think
gonna
so?
no, because she's self-destructive. She just
I
can't.
like you
Go
said, I
ahead.
think she in the car chronicles, man. I think she's realizing like I at least got a front for like a year or two. Like that's what I'm saying. It's gonna
But we
explode.
don't even know why she's doing this. Like, why are you doing this? Like, how did you get into this? And also, like, isn't there somebody you're supposed to like not report to, but there's somebody supposed to look out for you when you're having this walk? Like, I won't say like there's like a leader or something, but there's like a big brother or big sister.
Like a mentor, like yeah,
Yeah,
like a
they'll
religious
guide you through
mentor or
this.
something.
Yeah, because I'm looking at this. This is straight up vanity. Like,
I think so, man. But I think a lot of times, man, people cause they're gonna like I think people will, like you said, mentor people, but eventually they're gonna be like, man, get the fuck out of here, Brittany. Like
Because I think
Because like you said, man, you can kind of spot nonsense, man, and people don't want to waste their time. Man, there's homeless people out here. There's more people. There's a higher priority. There's kids out here struggling. Ain't nobody studying no Brittany Renner. They're like,
because Brittany Renner's ex-husband is a multimillionaire NBA player. Her mother and her sister are doing fine, so she got places to go. I would agree with you. There are real homeless women with children who are sleeping in storage units, and here she is going around, and it's like, yo, like, I don't want to say cosplay, but I'm like, yo, where's this coming from? Because you're showing vanity. See, I have locks, right? I'm Christian, but I'm aware. Like, I put on the wrap. I don't want to put vanity out there too much. But that's me as a Christian. But like, if you're this religion, you understand vanity. Why are you doing this? Because it's she's a lot. She's
well, so, like you said, people are, man. It's a drug, man. She's addicted to the attention. So, like you said, she got places she could go, but that would mean she would have to humble herself. So even with PJ Washington, at this point she should beg him back.
She ain't gonna humble herself.
You need to beg that cat back. Like, look, man, I'll be a side chick.
Or if anything, she might go back to Shaq, or
she need to go back to somebody. That's what I'm saying, man. She needs to find somebody and just latch on. Like, look, man, I'm gonna be a certified side chick. I'm gonna play my role. I'm gonna shut the hell up. I'm gonna stay off of social media. I'm willing to wipe that shit. Just
SJ, she go to Unc, and Uncle like.
Yeah. So speaking of Unc, we gotta get to that video. Yeah, Shannon Sharpe. Yeah, my man was growling like Darth Vader. But yeah, that's our next segment. So yeah, we'll go ahead and jump into that.
Oh yeah, she go to Unc, Shannon Sharpe, and like.
Yeah. Shannon Sharpe, boy. So recently, Shannon Sharpe got caught up on his IG went live by accident, and you could hear his sexual encounter, on the live. So I got the video. I found it where they played this. It's all sounds, like you don't see nothing, but let me go ahead and play that. Yeah, Unc was sounding mad fugazi in there. Like, let me go ahead and pull it up. Yeah, I was like, damn, because I saw like all the commentary on it, the back and forth, but I never. Yeah,
I was like, was the moon full?
Yeah, that's what I was like, man. I was like, who's hurting that motherfucker? Yeah, Unc was in there, boy, like calling her government name, like he was on the stand and shit. I was like, man, why you keep calling her full government name? Like, y'all ain't got no pet names and shit. You just putting her shorty on blast like, hey, you in here snitching? But let me go ahead and play the video, man. All right, let me. There you go, Michelle. There you go, Michelle. There you go, baby. There you go. Put that dick in here. What do you like? Yeah. Yeah, Unc was in there. He was about to tap out. Unc was he was getting fucked up in there. He wasn't doing the damage. She was like, she had my boy in there sprung. But yeah, nah, I don't know why he came out and told the truth. I would have lied. Damn that. They didn't have you on video, Unc. You should have lied on that one. I would have been like, hey, I don't know what y'all talking about. Somebody hacked, huh?
Like, it's his voice. It's him growling. It's him talking. We all know his voice because he's on every night.
But I mean, Stan. I was like, man, I was playing around. Y'all ain't seen my face on there. Like, man, yeah, I was just fucking with y'all. Like, he could have did that. I would have took no. Yeah, Unc was in there like he was about to tap out. Like, my man too old for this shit.
Yeah, for him to say like it was a technical mistake, and I could see it, right? And here, stay with me, right? Unless he went and did a phone call live or something, or he wanted to like, hey, I'm from home live, and he probably forgot it and left it. But the fact that you didn't pick up the phone when everybody called you, your kids, your baby mamas, your parents.
Damn, so all of them was like hitting him up like, yo, man, like,
you're having sex and we're hearing it.
But do you think it was a mistake or?
I can see it because you know what? When people don't want to learn about technology, they do make like mistakes like this. Because unless you went live, right, to say what's up, but people don't close their live, right?
Oh, okay, I got you. Because yeah, I
You
know
know,
sometimes when you attach to everything, you're so used to it. It's sometimes you don't shut it off. So okay, I got you.
right? Or like she probably at the last minute say, "No, I don't want to be on live," and then he put it away and put the phone away, didn't close it. There's ways where you keep live on, but this is something where he has to like, yo, you got to take a class on technology. It's not an excuse to say you're too old. You're not. You're
Yeah,
50.
yeah.
You're
Especially if you in the media
54.
like that. Like I'll be operating like I'm in the CIA, because yeah, he getting that money and definitely a damn good podcaster. Everything he's touching now is like gold. So man, I'll
Yeah,
be having my phone up in like you go in them secret security places, man. They got like boxes where you got to put your phone before you go in the room. That's how I'll be operating. I'm like, look, we go in this bedroom, put your phone in here, stop playing. You ain't about to record shit,
yeah.
You ain't gonna get
And
nothing
that'll
but
learn
a
that, like, cause like a lot of the mistakes. Cause my stepfather, he's an ex NFL player, Anthony Simmons.
oh, okay, okay,
So
shit.
like the
Shout out to
mistake
him.
that a lot of them do is like it's kind of like they just don't care. They like kind of blasé about stuff. But when it comes to technology, you just got to like be up on it because your phone, like I tell people, like your phone is your wallet, is your proof of identity. This is how you get into hotels or
Yeah,
into
that's
your own
facts.
home,
Especially now. Yeah, you're right.
right, into your own car. So like you just can't treat your phone like it's nothing. You can't do it anymore.
Plus your phone,
Uh,
man. That's the incrimination, man. I be watching like Dateline and shit. Every dude that get caught, man, it's because of the phone. They be like, "Hey, man,
yes,
we preened
that
you out
too.
this cell tower. You was over here in this area. Dude be sitting there lying. They be like, "Nah, we got your phone.
Yeah, but we
You're over
ping
here in
you.
this location." So yeah,
Yeah,
nah, you're right. That
and
that
then like when
phone
you're an athlete,
is dangerous in the wrong hands. Sometimes it's your own wrong hands that is gonna cause that fuck up. So yeah, you like you said, you gotta learn, man. Especially like you a
yeah,
big name, man.
yeah,
You worth some. You worth something. Yeah, definitely, man. You
yeah,
gotta
and
be
especially
careful
like
around
when
that shit.
you're an athlete and women are like they see you as a lick sometimes, and it's like, yo, you really gotta be careful with women,
Yeah,
and
you think she might have kind of turned it on too? Because yeah, that's probable also, or like the female could also do some shit like record that. Then now she got a tell all, but that's
you
that's
know, yeah,
popping.
yeah, I can
But
see
here's his
that.
apology. I wanted to play this also, where he kind of confessed to it, which I wish I was his publicist. I would be like, look, man, we ain't telling the truth. Because Shannon Sharpe got a brother. I'd be like, man, blame this on your brother. Say he snuck in your house. He was fucking in your house. Don't
Using your phone.
yeah, blame this on your brother. You out here, you get money, man. Toss him a check. But let me
Even
play
when
it
I'm
real quick.
behind closed doors, I still try to remain a level of professional, although I'm in the privacy of my own home. Um, and I'm very disappointed in myself, not for the act. I think there are
I
millions
like
and
how he.
billions of people of consenting age that engage in activities, but to have your most intimate detail on the audio to be heard, I'm disappointed in myself.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna say this right. We had the cell phone for close to 30 years nowadays, right? There's a part when you just turn it off and you put it away, like in a drawer or whatnot.
So
Even
you
if
saying just
you're doing,
shut it down all the way to be safe? Like, yeah,
yes,
I'm with you on that. Okay.
you put it in your pockets, in your parents' pockets, and then you fold it up and you put it away. I think a lot of times with athletes, what I've noticed growing up is like, again, there's this blase faire with life and technology, and things just get loose and goes on in the wrong hands. That yo, like you can't do that no more nowadays. You just can't do it.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, don't go to a chick's house because she might be recording you and selling it to TMZ. You always have stuff done at your place, or better yet, at a hotel.
But Stan, let me ask you: do you think he should have came out and apologized and stuff like that, or?
It was already on his live. You can't, and it was his voice, and you can't. I mean, that live, anybody's seen live goes on no matter what. And people was trying to contact Instagram for them to
Okay,
shut
I
it
got you.
down. You just can't say, You just can't do it. Like it was like, yo,
So
it
you
did
saying
happen.
it was too incriminating? Like he had to kind of confess. I still would have lied. Fuck that, Stan. I'm
But
sorry. I'm a liar. I've been lying my whole life. I'm not gonna stop now.
I
I'm gonna be
know,
like, look,
right?
say what y'all want. That wasn't me. It was my brother.
I wouldn't
What's
say
his name?
you
Sterling?
lied. It was much more of it's much more of your shading truth. It's none of your business what happened, but if you're curious, then let's go ahead and feed your mind something different.
Yeah, no, because I've been, yeah. I mean, I could see why he kind of. It's like, okay, he is in the public eye, so he apologized.
He
But
got sponsors and he works
yeah,
for
he kind of had to. Okay, yeah, he had to salvage the funds.
Yeah, big time. And then
Okay.
like he got co-hosts he has to be around with, and like yo, that makes sense. But in the future, right? Like you just can't do it again because it's just like people compared it to the last guy that Sport Channel had, and he had ladies of certain careers there at the barbecue party, and then he got let go that Monday, and the expectations was the same thing gonna happen to Shannon Sharpe. But let's be honest here, Shannon Sharpe is not that guy. Number one, number two, I never want to be on Shannon Sharpe's show. I don't want to drink his drinks, and I don't want to sit on that couch because too much truth been coming out from them two places, and I want no part of it.
Yeah,
so
that couch is like truth serum. People be on that couch telling way too much. I'm like, damn, like y'all don't want to y'all don't know how to edit yourself in real time. Yeah, no, it is. Shannon Sharpe's brother is Sterling. I definitely would have blamed Sterling for all this. I would have threw homie under the bus. I'd be like, Sterling, look, take the hit. You're gonna get this check. I would have been out there like Sterling's going through a tough time. He's he was staying at my place.
yeah. It's just and also there's money in their sponsorships and stuff like that. So he can't, he has to start thinking about stuff. And again, this is for anybody, and this isn't for us. Like you do stuff like this, you gotta put your phone away and you gotta like honor your private life.
I agree.
And cut the stuff off, or be like me and have a bat phone, which is not tied on to anything else.
Or at least, man, you gotta have sex, man. Get one of them voice things and shit where you could like disguise your voice.
Sound like Luke's like,
or the people like, hey, hold on, you be talking like that. Yeah. You can't be doing it in your own voice, man. When you famous, man, you gotta have the disguises, man. I'd be in there sounding like Bane off of Batman.
Like summoning demons. Don't do that.
Yeah. So you hear my sex tape, you could be like, what the hell is this? Like, man, what's he doing up in that house? Yeah, arrest him now.
Priest, we need.
Yeah. You said an exorcism in that joint.
But I think like this is the part where everybody needs to understand phone etiquette, understand when you have these apps, like and also the phone do listen. Like straight up, like I have an iPhone. Sometimes I'm carrying the conversation, and the iPhone just come in and just interjects. Like I'll be saying like,
that's true.
Go home. They're like light traffic. I'm like, excuse me, who? What?
Yeah, because I be getting, man, every time I just say something, like I see all the ads popping by. So yeah, man, these devices, boy, yeah, you do gotta be cautious.
Yep.
But all right, man, let's go ahead and let's jump into the next topic. So the next one is the Donald Trump attempted assassination with Ryan Roof.
Now we're gonna be quick on
that. Stan, go ahead and break it down for us.
Donald Trump, I need you to not worry about the Haitians, okay? About these white men that's trying to get you. That's allegedly. But I'm gonna put that's too many. There's 2 attempts already, and both of these are white men. Sir, your concern is not Haitians or Latinos or Mexicans or whatever, or the black Latinos, aka Haitians, Jamaicans.
You said the white guys are the dangerous ones, huh? Those are ones
like how somebody hide in the bushes of your golf cart, of your golf, like what?
So Stan, just real quick, just to let everybody know, you are of Haitian descent.
Yes.
So you took this a little personal with all the Haitian swipes and stuff.
Oh man, saying that we eating goose, cats, and ducks. Now look, you might get turned into one. You might get turned into a cat. You might get turned into one. But anybody from the islands is like, you might get turned into one. So don't come for us. So
yeah, he was on blast. I ain't gonna lie, man. Yeah, he was also he was coming at the Haitians. But yeah, now you're right, because when you first sent me the topic, I'm like, that's actually facts, man. And there's nothing more dangerous than a white dude with no girlfriend. I think that's more dangerous than any immigrant, any gangster. Like a white dude that hasn't had a girlfriend, I'll say about like you got to put a time frame on it. I'll say 5 to 10 years. I think it like even gun control. You know, that's like the big topic now. I think like if you go purchase a gun,
Yeah.
you got to come over a span of like 30 days, and you got to have a girlfriend with you both times. Like you got to come in there, introduce yourself, and then when you come pick up the gun, you got to have the same girlfriend. If not, it's like we can't take that chance, sir. Like you got built up energy. You kind of you know you could be reckless. Like nah, it should be the girlfriend check a girlfriend policy.
But can you imagine now, like if you're a girl, like is he dating me because he wants to get a gun like that?
Like absolutely. Like you thought I actually liked you. You thought you had like great conversation. Like we was vibing. Like no, I need to get some shit done. Like but
no.
it would show some consistency.
Harriet, run.
Yeah.
Run, Harriet.
No, but I'm telling you, man, like when they break down, like I was watching the news and stuff, and man, it was like this guy, the last one, you know, anytime there's like these mass, all the same prototype, man. Because, you know, they always have the psychiatrist that comes and like breaks it down.
But, you know, we get to, right, once it hit Christmas, right, and New Year's, the mother just disappeared and we don't know where she at. The husband came home and the kids were just playing by themselves. And he's like, where's my wife? Knowing for well that he deleted her.
Nah, that's true, yeah.
That's always...
I mean, you get the ones that throw you off, but for the most part, man, they're like, hey, here's the prototype. Like, this is so-and-so, man. Let me see if I can pull up this picture.
Always the prototype is the white man with wife and kids, and he always give her the wife and kids after Christmas.
See, look at this guy. Time he walked to the gun shop, they should have been like, nah, sir, no. No, sir. Show me light.
Whores.
No, sir. We can't do it, sir. For our public safety, we can't allow you to do this.
I know they have to do an evaluation and everything else, but like, yeah, I agree with this. It's scary. But like for him, like, I'm okay, I know you were in the military. But like, what military training did he have to sit on the golf?
Look what I'm saying, man. Like, these are red flags, man. All he had to do was walk in the shop. Damn, my man got the glue, hair dye on the side. Yeah, my man.
Oh, these aren't our neighbors.
Yeah, nah, that's.
But
y'all leave my man Donald Trump alone, man.
Like, was he in the military by any chance? Because how do you sit still? I don't know if people been to a golf course before. These golf courses usually they're big. So how do you go into it, know which one to go to, and sit in between the bushes and sit still, like you're hunting? How do you do that?
Yeah, I'm not sure, man. But that's what I'm saying. It's not even like military background and all that stuff. Man, it's the lack of like a life. Because like you're saying, it's just, I don't know the details of it because, man, I wasn't following it too much and stuff. But it's just like you said, the way you got to be fixated on somebody and you got to build up all these like thoughts in your head and to do some of these acts. It's just like, man, yeah,
like, how is that possible? Like, how do you, because you couldn't go use the bathroom. You couldn't go drink some water. Like, you have to sit there like you're a snapper and just, you know what I'm saying? And like,
yeah.
Be strategic about it. And it's like, whoa, like this.
Well, because like you were saying, in military, man, it's like your job. So when you get something like that, you know, you're kind of, you know, you're in the mindset, you got the training to do that. You know, you're prepping for those type of missions. But yeah, to do something like this, like, yeah, you're out of your mind, you know.
Yeah. So Trunch, watch out for the white men. That's all I gotta say.
With no girlfriends. I'm telling you. Because it ain't, man, I got a lot of good white friends, so I don't want to place that on them. I'm telling you, it's the ones with no girlfriends for like an extended period of time, 5 to 10 years. Those are the ones you got to watch for.
Then you're going to make the women responsible for dating men who want to.
Nah, it's not they're responsible. I'm just saying, man, it's just like, it's on them because they lack something where they never wanted to put that work in on themselves. So it's just like, you know, they're almost mad at society because they didn't want to do shit right. So that's really what it is. It's their own damn fault, you know. So they project it out on everybody. So they like attach to like a conspiracy theory or a side they want to choose and shit, and then they want to, you know, get some notoriety. So they'll like try to take out like a president or, you know, a senator or somebody like that, a celebrity, so they can get their name in the news or something like that. But man, you don't do that to no president, man. Ain't shit that bad in no United States, man. Calm down with that shit. But all right, our last topic for our recap this week is the Diddy got caught with 1,000 bottles of oil. That's kind of weird, man.
Man, you got a clip for that one?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up, but what was your thoughts when you first saw that?
I say take all the baby oil and burn down Hollywood.
You said burn down Hollywood?
What? Because
it's got to go. What my man Denzel say? Leave an hour before the devil come or something like that?
Yeah.
This is a prime.
We have to talk about like people in these parties. Like, haven't y'all gone to parties enough? Like, do you really need to go to a party? Like, if I would have seen all that, I would like.
My man said a freak off. I was like reading like incident reports. Yeah, they said even the feds was like, "Hey man, he had freak offs." I was like, "Damn."
Man, I'm gonna say this real quick. I did not know Johnson & Johnson made gallon size baby oil.
Yeah, he got the economy size, didn't he? He got the.
Nobody's that ashy. It's gallon size.
You said he had a gallon size? Shit. My man was lubing everybody up. The time you stepped at the door, that cat was like, you got to lube and shit.
It's not the cheap one from Dollar Tree. He got like name brand Johnson & Johnson baby oil with dispenser. I did not know they come out with dispensers too. I'm like, dude, what you got going on? And they are all lined up by sizes. And I'm like, oh my Lord.
Shit. So he had them like measured off and organized and shit.
With little cups on top of this kind.
But I mean, they confiscated that out of his house? That's the crazy shit. Because I looked at one thing and it's like, hey, they collected all the like.
I would quit my job that day. I would not touch
that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, hey man, today I gotta pick up like, man, I'm used to picking up like bricks of cocaine. Like, I ain't about to pick up no lube, man. Like,
it's baby oil. I thought baby oil can be used as lube. That's how people be getting pregnant. I need y'all to go back.
Oh, for real? With the oil, like,
yeah, break the condom. I need y'all to go back to sex classes because y'all.
So these cats was going raw then.
Yeah, basically. I'm like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, what are y'all doing? Like, y'all skip that? Like, they have lube for that. Like, go buy that. Gallon size Johnson & Johnson baby oil. I'm still amazed.
You sure you just don't know what the fuck you talking about? Because maybe baby oil is multi-purpose. Nah, I'm playing.
Don't do it. Don't find
it. You can cook with it. You can use it for other things.
Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Don't.
Because I mean, if you have 1,000 bottles, man, you use it for other purposes too, man. Like, you think?
I'm scared what other purposes. First of all, I'm scared of the purpose that he used it for. That's the main one. I'm looking at all of y'all now in Hollywood. Like, y'all need.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anybody that went to a freak off, man, they should like have to announce all their names. Who was at these parties? That's what I want to know. I'm like, God damn, because everybody got lubed up. If they confiscated 1,000 bottles, that's recently too. So yeah.
If you already know what he's into and getting these escorts from New York and Miami, and I'm like, and I bet everybody's looking up for these male escorts that went to this damn party. Like, yo, like, what?
Oh, they're gonna come out. There's gonna be like 10 books coming out, and I'll say in the next year. People they ribs are touching, they struggling. Rent's about due. They about 6 months behind on their bills. They about to. Hey, I was at that escort.
Oh my God.
I'm the one that they're talking about. They're gonna come out with evidence and stuff. That he's done. But hey, let me go ahead and play this video. Let me
wait. I gotta say this real quick. I'll ask you a question real fast. Is it safe to say that there aren't any victims in this, or there are victims, but people still had a choice? I'm thinking we'll go with the second one.
I mean, people have choices, but when a man has like 1,000 bottles of lube, they victims. Just due to that alone, man, like you could incriminate. You know, allegedly, in my mind, this is his opinion. But yeah, somebody got 1,000 bottles of lube in their crib, organized, like you said, by sizes and shit. They got a dispenser.
Okay, they was running away down the
He was, yeah,
hallway.
they were victims in my eyes. Yeah. When you do that level of freak shit, man, you're not ready for that. Like, can you imagine, like, man, you just like a little chick, man. You're looking at these dudes, they the Hollywood celebrities, and man, like, dude come out with lubes and shit. You don't know what to fucking do with that type of stuff. You ain't mentally prepared for that.
Like it's Saw 6, P. Diddy house.
Yeah, so I mean, you're all adults and stuff like that. So yeah, you definitely, but yeah, you're still a victim. Yeah, my man had too much lube, like baby oil, too. Like, yeah, he had this shit. Like, I don't know if he had stocks in the company either. The way he was purchasing that shit, but I heard 50 Cent was getting at him too.
This is your primary care provider. Y'all need to have a talk.
Yeah. You definitely got to learn.
Yeah, cause that. Okay, go ahead, start the video.
Combs' arrest at a New York City hotel Monday night comes 6 months after federal authorities raided the Grammy winners' homes in Los Angeles and Miami. Today revealing what they say they found: firearms, including 3 defaced AR-15s in his bedroom closet, and videos of elaborately produced sex performances with multiple victims, known as freak-offs, according to prosecutors.
Freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics, such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB.
Oh, it's a wrap.
Which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant.
An attorney for Combs maintaining his client's innocence.
Mr. Combs is a fighter. He's going to fight this to the end. He's innocent.
Today's federal case following a string of civil suits, including one filed last week by a member of the girl group Danity Kane. Combs is arrested.
Yeah, it's short clip, but it covered all the basics. But yeah, man, they found the guns, the lube, the video. So yeah,
the drugs, the bit. He's watching. How sociopathic are you that you watching?
Yeah, that's why I always tell people, I'm like, man, all that when you got multiple people involved, and they be thinking that like, oh, I want multiple people involved. You that big of a name, man? You just.
I gotta look at people's judgment, right? Because he's been doing this for decades. What about our own psychology that makes us still drawn to somebody like him? I'm being inclusive, so I'm not gonna like make it like, oh, it's y'all, but you know, like, what about that? Because if you know this about somebody, why do you still want to gravitate? Why do you still want to be? Why would you want to be there?
It's our own egos, man. And plus, you know, when it comes to fame, man, people throw every morality out the window. Because it's just like one of those selfish things internally where it's just like, you know what? I want to be rich so bad that I'm willing to turn my eye to other things. Because like you said, people know the rumblings and the stories of people and stuff. Because like I said, you heard it back in the day with Biggie and all this shit that was going on with the deaths and stuff. But yeah, people would turn a blind eye because they're just like, hey, man, if I just get some hits, I get big, man, I could kind of separate. So they just get sucked in and pulled in deeper and deeper. And then it's also our ego sometimes where it's just like, you know, it won't happen to me. I'm smarter. I could avoid this, you know, that type of mentality. So I think it's a combination of the two when it's just like, man, I could hit these heights of fame. I seen them do it to these other people, like make them famous and they're blowing up. Then that own ego, like, nah, you know what? I'm kind of smart. I'm street savvy. I could beat this out. People just get sucked into that lifestyle, man. So yeah, I think that's the draw. But I think now and then a lot of times, you know, they go, you know, if you think about it, he came out because I was in the 90s when, you know, Biggie and them came out. That's when he kind of started
getting before that. Remember, he's the one.
No, I know it was before that, but I'm saying where he started kind of getting the real buzz was like in the 90s.
Yeah.
So, you know, that was like, because internet didn't really come out until that time frame. So, you know, we just didn't have all that stuff.
Yeah, it was
social
like
media wise, like where he could skate by, but You know, I
we
think
have
his mind,
magazines. We have
huh?
magazines. We have magazines.
Yeah, but you know, the magazine cycle was like, you know, it's like the source came out monthly or whatever. So it was just like so slow to catch on everything. Where now it's just like,
But
man,
the
it's just so
Usher
fast.
article in Vibe magazine about P. Diddy's house was very much.
No. But I'm just saying, like, you
Like,
know, I think his mind.
how you leave your 14-year-old son with Puff Daddy, but he's
Yeah, that's
like,
crazy as
that already
hell.
like, I seen people having sex everywhere. I'm like, if you don't come get him, allegedly, guys, it was long ago, but that's when we all knew, like, no, go get your son. And that's why you
Yeah.
see him like only dating older women, because he can't date women his own age. Like, look what he's been exposed to at that house. But that's what that was Vibe magazines. Like, we there was so much stuff that was there, and it always like a blind eye because he's not touchable.
Yeah, but I just think the information came out so slow back then. Cause like I said, and I think he was able to hide behind the slow list of like information coming out. And then I just think he never adapted to like the new age where everything's recorded, everything. Like you were saying, like it's like the old generation, they don't understand media like that. So they just got
Man,
stuck in his
you
ways.
seen, I forgot, it was like one recently this year. There's a guy that was a producer. He didn't pay him at all. And the cameras that this man have of people, like, he have cameras everywhere in his house, mansions, and yacht. This is Puff Daddy, right? But man, when you see how crisp and clear the photos are, it's like he invested heavily on equipment for this.
Hmm. To record people and shit.
Yeah, and if we're not talking about like little grainy, no. It was like very like Hollywood, like it was a movie itself, like it was taken out of a movie. Like it was just like, whoa, like what kind of hidden cameras does man have that
Yeah, that's facts.
like
Nah, that
he
was like Epstein, man. You remember he was be recording everything and shit. Then he could blackmail people when they did stuff. So that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why people, man, you know, you go to like stuff like that. It's like, hell nah, man. I'm up out of here, man. I ain't trying to do like my stuff out in public with other people around and shit. Like, nah, man. I'm good. Like
yeah,
it's like,
this could
man,
also the same people that's like looking for recording contracts, like, yo, you could do this yourself, but you willing to sign off a 360 deal, which is like no matter what work you find, the work opportunities that you get, you still pay the record label. I'm like, are you guys kidding me? They didn't find you to work, but because you decide to work, and now you got to pay them, because record labels don't make money from CDs or albums.
yeah, it's just, man, a lot of those lanes, man, it's so cutthroat, man. Like I had an opportunity to go work and shit, but I was just like, man, you know what? I'm not fit for that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So I
Oh,
stepped away. Huh?
tell me what kind of work was this?
Oh, just like just in the music, like management and shit like that. Cause I have some family members that was in there. So yeah, you know, they always be like, yo, man, come with us and stuff. I was just like, you know, I wanted to do things my way and separate from that. Cause yeah, I just
Yeah,
saw how like, you know, cutthroat a lot of stuff was. Not saying them, because there's people that do stuff right. They stay away from all that. They're like, look, I'm here for the business,
yeah.
the money aspect. But it's just, yeah, it's just so many layers and like you said, different things going on where, yeah, man, you got to be. It's just so many different roles within that music industry, man.
Y'all saw it in the modeling, because I was into modeling, and it was like they always wants to go to parties, and I'm like, yo, I want to get paid. First of all, I'm Haitian. Like, look, where the money? Like, I don't want.
You
I
said you
ain't
was
here.
in there tapping people's pockets, like, hey, where's the payday at? Shaking them
Yeah,
down.
like, look, you got me signed this contract, put me to work, right? That's me. And I remember this one girl, we got signed on the same time, and then I saw her like 3 years after that, and she didn't look good.
Was it the drugs and stuff, like, or just the life?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's what it is, man. It's like a lot of that stuff, and then yeah, people be coming out of there looking crazy, man.
Yeah, that's all. And there was like another guy, because he could have been the next Tyson Beckford, also looking in the hot mess. And this is in San Francisco Bay Area.
Mm.
And the fall off is real. So like I never got I got out of it because I was like, yo, I'm not here to go around being arm candy. One thing they tell you as a man when you model, you never bought a prop. and that's it. Like you just hear your prop. You'll never be bigger than what you think that you've seen on TV. Y'all like, oh, okay.
Yeah, at least they let you know up front though.
And I got out of it because I'm like, F this stuff because it made
smart
no
move,
sense.
man.
Trying to get you to go to nightclubs and meet these grown people in hotels and to do
you was about to end up in a freak off. You would have went one of those, yeah.
Okay. Like don't
lubed up in oil.
Forget dropping the soap. Don't drop
talking about oil. He got me. yeah, you was about to be a first-hand witness. You're gonna be a trial crying and shit. I didn't want to do
it. But that's why I tell like every parent, like no matter how old your child is, be active when they into this stuff, because that's one thing I'll say they don't like, is that when you have a system in place of protection. So for me, if I went somewhere, like people knew where I was going. So like, and then for other people, like they have their parents, no matter how old you are, like your parents went with you to these go-sees. So like, I always tell people with family members, like, yo, don't go by yourself, and let people know where you're going, because you don't know who this other person is. They like everybody act like they have your best benefits at heart, but it really is like their own, what they can get out of you.
So a lot of them people wicked, man. Yeah, that's what it's just like. You be seeing, like you're saying, some parents, man, they're damn near like delivering their kids to these motherfuckers. Like, so yeah, it's just like, nah, man, you gotta know when to separate. It's just like, yeah, this ain't right. I ain't about to drop off my kid with anybody. I don't know how a parent can even do that. Like, if I ain't there, like it ain't happening. So, yeah, I agree with you on that.
And for anybody that's like, well, I'm an adult, blah blah blah. Look, you're too old to go to these parties. One thing I learned about the business, and this all business, no business deals done at night at a nightclub with a bunch of drinks.
Yeah, facts.
That's a different type of business is about to go down, but it's not the business that you thought you would sign up for. So that could be done during the day where everybody's alert and the contract is actually, what's the word? Legal. So just don't do it. Like, have a clear boundary when you go to like any parties. You just gotta have a boundary, no matter who this person is.
Yeah, I agree. But all right, man, we'll go ahead and close out this weekly recap, man. Yeah, we're gonna start doing more of these and stuff. My man Stan is the ear of the streets. He's gonna find more subjects, man. Like definitely like touching up on these and keeping everybody updated. So keep tuning in. But all right, y'all. Peace. What was that?
Can I say one more thing before we
leave?
Go
ahead. Yeah, no doubt.
Don't drop the baby oil.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah, don't do that. Matter of fact, you start seeing bottles of baby oil come out, man. Just haul ass, man.
Run.
Yeah, run. Get up out of there. But all right, y'all, man. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.